Have you ever pondered if the ancient texts of the Bible could possibly hint at the existence of modern weaponry? It's a fascinating concept, isn't it? The idea that some of the weapons we see today were somehow prophesied or hinted at thousands of years ago. Let's dive into the first verse found in the book of Revelation, chapter 9, verse 17. It reads, "And thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire, and of jacinth and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone." Some interpret this as a possible reference to modern warfare, perhaps tanks or artillery, both of which can spew fire and smoke. Next, consider the book of Ezekiel, chapter 1, verse 16. It states, "The appearance of the wheels and their work was like unto the color of a beryl, and they four had one likeness, and their appearance and their work was as it were a wheel in the middle of a wheel." And this verse has often been linked to the complex mechanics of modern machinery, possibly even vehicles or aircraft. Then there's the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 5. It reads, "Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array." Could this be a reference to the sound of fighter jets soaring high above the mountains, their engines roaring like a flame? Now let's not forget the book of Nahum, chapter 2, verse 4. It states, "The chariots shall rage in the streets, they shall jostle one against another in the broad ways, they shall seem like torches, they shall run like the lightnings." This could potentially be seen as a description of modern-day vehicles with their headlights blazing, rushing through city streets at high speeds. To summarize, we've looked at several Bible verses that some argue could potentially refer to modern weaponry or machinery. These include Revelation's fiery horsemen, which could symbolize tanks or artillery, Ezekiel's wheel within a wheel, possibly hinting at complex machinery or aircraft, Joel's noise of chariots on mountaintops, potentially referring to the sound of fighter jets, and Nahum's raging chariots in the streets, which could be seen as a description of modern vehicles. Whether these interpretations hold any weight is ultimately up to individual interpretation. But one thing's for sure, it's a fascinating thought to ponder. Could the ancient scribes of the Bible have somehow foreseen the technological advancements of warfare we see today? Or are we simply seeing our own modern experiences reflected back at us through these ancient texts? Whatever the case, the discussion is certainly intriguing.